Saya menyelamatkan bola dan melarikan membatasi garisan kata dan sepak bola bola dari serang.
Goal! Yes!
Guys, what's so nice here?
You know that Selangor just won the football match.
Selangor? I never heard Selangor.
You don't know anything about Mota Dahari?
No?
Mota Dahari is one of the legendary players football, but sadly, he died because of MND.
MND? I want to know more about MND, and I'm pretty sure that our friends out there want to know more about MND too.
If you guys want to know more about MND, let's watch until the end of this video. So let's get started. I would like to share with you guys introduction about motor neuron disease. Motor neuron disease, which is MND, is a rare neurological disorder that affects the brain and nerves. MND is no cure. However, there are therapies to help decrease its impact on a person's everyday life. MND also can severely reduce life expectancy and sadly finally result in death. Normally, motor neurons use the spinal cord to transmit information from the brain to the muscles. People are able to move freely and perform functions like breathing, talking and walking and swallowing thanks to the communications. But with MND, the neurons deteriorate and begin to die, which causes the muscle to progressively weaken and eventually deteriorate. MND is a degenerative disease for which there is now no treatment. So, what causes of this disease? Firstly, aggregates and RNA processing. Second, cell transportation disruptions. And three, familial motor neuron disease. So now I'm going to continue for the next part, which is symptoms of motor neuron disease. So MND usually affects adults, but sometimes can affect younger too. Most people diagnosed with MND are aged between 50 to 70 years old. So MND is difficult to diagnose because it is not a common disease where not all the symptoms happen to everyone. And there is no specific test for MND. Now, let's move on to cure, treatment, and support. As we know, there is no cure for MND, but there are treatments to help reduce the impact it has on a person's daily life. Some people live with the condition for many years. The first one is be cared for by a team of specialists and general practitioners. The second one is highly specialized clinic, typical involving a specialist nurse, and occupational therapy to help make everyday tasks easier. The next one, patient can get medicine to relieve muscle stiffness and help with saliva problem. Other than that, patient can go to physiotherapy and exercise to maintain strength and reduce stiffness. Next, patient can get advice from a dietitian about diet and eating. Now, let's talk about the possible factor why supermob got the disease. Firstly, athleticism and body weight. Secondly, football-related habits. Thirdly, Mota Dahari as a striker. And lastly, extreme exercise. Now, let's move on to biodata of Mota Dahari. The full name of Mota Dahari is Datuk Muhammad Mota bin Dahari. He was born on 30 November 1953. At the age of 37, he was dead on 11 July 1991 at Subang Jaya Medical Center. As everyone knows, nickname of Mota Dahari is Supermo because of his playing skill, strength, and ability to score many incredible goals. Achievement of Mota Dahari. First, FIFA have acknowledged Dahari as the third top scorer of all time at international level with a total of 89 goals. Second, he is known as the Asia Pacific all-time top scorer for men's national team. He also got World Soccer for the best Asian striker on 1976. Not forget, he is Selangor all-time top scorer. And last but not least, he became a local coach after having an injury problem after he retired. Based on research paper and trusted article on the internet, symptom that he might experience is, firstly, he might having a throat problems. Second,
muscle aches, cramp, and twitching. Other than that, he also might experience weakness, slurred speech, clumsiness, and stumbling. Not forget, he also might experience difficulty on swallowing some foods and weight loss.
Next part is relation to Muhtadahari. So what happened to Supermo? Supermo was suffered by MND, but it was not very clear about this disease back then. But now, with the advanced technology of medical, the neurologists found that Supermo has been diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, which is ALS. What is ALS? ALS is a fatal type of motor neuron disease which categorized by progressive degeneration of nerve cells in spinal cord and brain. It affects the nerves and muscles function, but ALS does not affect mental functioning or senses like hearing or seeing, and it is not infectious. So this is our last part, which is references that we have done for this case study, which is MLD that related to Muhtadahari. So that's all from us. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.